Welcome, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And we've got a game between the California Angels and the Baltimore Orioles. It's the second of a two-game series. Angels won the first game 8-7. Pitching for California is George Brunette. He's 0-1. And pitching for Baltimore is Bruce Howard, eventually to be traded to the Washington Senators. California comes into this 1-2, 2 games out. Baltimore 1-1, 1.5 games out of first. It is the first game of April 14 in the 1968 replay. I will be back with the lineups in just a few minutes. Stand by, please. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and we have another ball game in the 1968 replay. Pitching for the California Angels, George Brunette, and starting for the Baltimore Orioles, Bruce Howard. Brunette a left-hander, Howard right-handed. Let's look at our opening lineups. For California, Roger Repose in center, Fregosi at short, Hall in right field, obtained from the Cleveland Ball Club, where he'll be traded eventually. Reichart in left. These are real-world historical lineups. Hinton at first, Scholl at third, Rogers catching, Knopp at second, and George Brunette, the pitcher, batting ninth. For the Orioles, it's Don Buford at second, Blefary in right, Blair in center, Frank Robinson in left, Brooks Robinson at third, Powell at first, Davy Johnson at short, Etchebarren catching, and the pitcher is Bruce Howard, obtained, as you can see, from the Washington Senators, where he'll be eventually traded. And in a couple minutes, I expect, we're in Baltimore, the Orioles to take the field. California 1-2, 2 games out. Baltimore 1-1, 1.5 games behind early on. This is the first game of April 14 in our 1968 replay. And the Baltimore Orioles take the field. Bruce Howard on the mound, taking his warm-ups. Whoops. Bruce Howard, the right-hander. And leading it off for the California Angels is Roger Repose. Repose steps in. Here's Bruce Howard now. The wind up and the pitch to Repose. 4-8 left-handed base hit to right. Thrown in by Bluffrey. Repose on first, 1-15, 1-20, being held 1-18, with Fregosi at the plate. He gets picked off on an 8. Uh-oh. It's a possible wild pitch. That's a possible wild pitch. Bruce Howard, a 4. No, it's not a wild pitch. Going for the bunt. Infield is back. He's an 8 bunter. It's hit to third. Fregosi's 6A defense. They will let Repose go to second and get Fregosi at first for the sacrifice. So it's Repose on second, 1 out, and Jimmy Hall the batter. Hall, left-handed hitter, steps into the batter's box here with Repose on second and 1 out. Here's the pitch to Hall. 6-6 left-handed, walked him. So that's first and second, 1 out. And here's Rick Reichard. That's a possible balk or pass ball. Possible balk. Howard has a 0 balk rating, so it's low for a ball. Full count, 3-2 on Reichard. With Repose on second and Hall on first. Here's the pitch, the payoff pitch to Reichard. 2-2, and that's going to be a base hit to left. Now this might score Repose. 1-14, no hold, 1-15. 1-16, he's coming home. Here's the throw from Robinson. And he is out. He is thrown out by Robinson. Runners advance. It's second and third, 2 outs. A beautiful throw by Frank Robinson. And now Chuck Hinton comes up in a clutch situation. Reichard on second. That's another possible wild pitch. Howard a 4. No. Smothered in the dirt. By Etchebarren. Here's the pitch to Hinton. 5-9 right-handed and home run 1-6. It's a double for Chuck Hinton off Howard. Both runs score. Hole comes home, Reichart comes home. 2-0 Angels. Angels won the first game 8-7 of this 2-game series. Hinton on second with 2 outs. And here's Paul Scholl. 2-8 right-handed, flies it to center, and Blair is under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 runs for the Angels. After a half an inning, it's California 2 and Baltimore nothing. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. That is good coffee. Here's George Brunette, left-hander, on the mound for California. Lost his first start of the season. Don Buford leading it off. O's down by 2 here. Just underway, bottom of the first. Here's Brunette now. Pitch to Buford, 2-7, left-handed, base hit. Up the middle, thrown in by Repose. Buford 1-17, 1-14. Good hold by Brunette. Borderline holds. Being held. 1-12. Here's Kurt Blefary now. He's an A-bunter. Will he bunt? No, he's not. 4-4, left-handed, fly ball center X. Repose 2-5. 8-2, he makes the catch, and Buford holds, 1 out. Now Paul Blair. Pitch from Brunette. 3-9 left-handed, grounds it to short. Fregosi throws to second to force Buford, no play to first. It's 2 outs and Blair is on first. And Frank Robinson, the batter. Oh, here's the pitch from Brunette. Five-six, right-handed, pops it up to short. And Fregosi makes the catch. The side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, the single by Buford. There was 1 left on. And after 1, it's 2-0 California. We move to the top of the second. Bruce Howard on the mound. His first endurance is the 5th inning. He allowed 2 in the first. Buck Rogers leading it off. Pitch from Howard, 112. Right-handed, hit deep by Rogers, and it's gone. A home run by Buck Rogers, switch hitter batting left against the right-hander. 112 gone. Buck Rogers with a solo home run, making it 3-0. That's the first home run of the season for Buck Rogers. So it's 3-0 now. And Bobby Knopp is the batter. Five right-handed, flies it to right for Blefary, 1 out. And here's George Brunette. Five, 7 right-handed, single 1 to 18 goes through. Brunette with a base hit off Howard. Is that right? I didn't know that, Bill. Roger Repose, the batter. Possible balk or pass ball. Possible pass ball. That's your Baron of 3. Smothers it in the dirt, stops it from going. That's going to be a full count now on Repose. 1 out, Brunette on first. Here's the payoff pitch from Howard. 5-6 left-handed, 1-1, and it is a triple for Repose. Brunette scores. And it's now 4-0 ball game. It's a lot of competition there, Bill. Okay, Repose on third, 1 out. The infield is brought in for Fregosi. The pitch from Howard. 4-6 right-handed, walked him. First and third, 1 out. Now the infield moves back for Hall. Hall, left-handed hitter. .35 struck him out. 2 down. And Rick Reichard is the batter. And this is a clutch situation. Reichard singled, scored on the double by Hinton. The 2-run double in the first. Howard throws 2-9 right-handed, struck him out. So he does strike out the last 2 batters. but there were 2 runs on the solo home run by Buck Rogers, and then a single by Brunette, the pitcher. And he was tripled home by Repose, and a walk, 2 left on after 1.5. It's 4-0 Angels. Oh, that is good coffee. Oh my, that's good. That is very tasty coffee. Well, here's Brunette now coming out to pitch the bottom of the second. Brooks Robinson leading it off. Here's the pitch from Brunette. 1-6 left-handed, double 1-8. It's a base hit for Brooks. Brooks on first. And here's the big man, Boog Powell, left-handed hitter. This will be lefty-lefty. Pitch from Brunette. 1-7 left-handed, flies it to center for Repose. He makes the catch. That's 1 away. Now Davey Johnson. Two 8 left-handed, fly ball left for Reichart, 2 away. And here's Andy Etchebarren. Possible balk or pass ball. Possible pass ball. Buck Rogers. A 1-4, it's a pass ball. It's in the dirt, and Rogers stops it low for a ball. And it's a full count now on Etchebarren. .59 right-handed, hit well by Andy. That's a re-roll there, the whole thing. Call it a foul ball, 1-9, and he struck him out. So the side is retired. Well, you never know how good an outfielder he would have been. It's no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. It's 4-0 after 2. Bill Ivamy notes Orioles have Weaver as the first base coach, awaiting his chance. Hank Bauer sees the writing on the wall. He did not want Earl there. Jim Palmer spent 1968 in the minors. He actually tried to become an outfielder. Thank God that didn't turn out. I guess so. Oh. Orioles finished second in the American League this season with a record of 91-71. Eventually, Earl Weaver became the manager around the middle of the season. Angels finished 8th, 67-95. They won the first game of this 2-game series 8-7. They're leading 4-0 in this one. Bruce Howard has allowed 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings. Here's Chuck Hinton. We'll see how he fares, whether they pinch hit for him or not, as he leads off the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Howard now. Pitch to Hinton, that's 5-5 right-handed, flies it to right for Blefary, and it's 1 out. Now pulls Scholl, the batter. Ah. 4-4 right-handed catcher X. Etchebarren 3-3. That's a 3-3. Fouls out cleanly. 2 outs. And here's Buck Rogers now. 2-7 right-handed struck him out. Third strikeout for Howard and a 1-2-3 inning. They'll probably let him hit. Here's Brunette on the mound. And yes, Howard is coming up. He is a 1N as in Nancy switch hitter, batting right against Brunette. Here's the windup and the pitch to Howard. That's 1-4, struck him out. Second strikeout for Brunette. Now Don Buford singled, forced in the first. One 6 left-handed, flies it to left field, and Reichart is under it, 2 away. And Kurt Blefary is the batter. Three 6 left-handed, pops it up to second. And under that is Knopp. A 1-2-3 inning for Brunette. Both pitchers 1-2-3s in the third. Here's Bruce Howard now. Again, his first endurance, the 5th. Brunette's the 7th. Bobby Knopp steps into the batter's box. He's a 1 at second base, by the way. That's low for a ball to Knopp. 1-0. Howard on the mound. That's outside for a ball, 2-0 on Knopp. That's outside, 3-0 on Knopp. The pitch from Howard. 4-3 right-handed, ballpark slash swinging on a 3-0 pitch. A ballpark slash 17. He's right-handed. That's going to go through for a base hit. So Knopp swinging on 3-0. It was a 4-3 right-handed ballpark slash. The right-hander 1-9. It was a 5 on that 20 die. And so Knopp is on first, and Brunette coming up. He's a B bunter. Infield in, he's a C now. Hit to first, a dribbler. 6C, defense. They'll let Kopp go to second. I think it was first base, doesn't matter. Powell gets the shore out, takes it to the bag. So Knopp on second with one out, and here's Roger Repose. Roger 2 for 2, a single and a triple. .38 right-handed, lines it to second right at Buford. 2 outs. And here's Fregosi. This is a clutch situation. .58 right-handed, grounds it to second X. Buford 432, 11-4, E32 roll. Uh-oh, 3. There's going to be a one-base error by Buford. And Knopp goes to third. And that'll bring up Hall. I think this might have been the same Jimmy Hall that ended up on the Yankees. But he's traded to Cleveland later in the season. We pulled him. This is a clutch situation with Hall left-handed hitter, Fregosi on first, Knopp on third. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Hall. 5-9 left-handed, hit well by Hall, but he does not have the power. It's going to be a single, 2 asteroids. Knopp scores. Fregosi goes to third. That's going to be it for Bruce Howard. That's an unearned run. And they've had it with Bruce Howard. Jimmy Hall with a big clutch base hit. Bringing Knopp home to make it a 5-0 ball game. Let's see who's coming in. It's going to be Gene Brabender. How do you like that? That name evokes some very, very nice imagery for me. Brabender will come in. There'll be a little break in the action here. Howard taken out for realism purposes. He pitched 2 2/3 innings. Eight hits, my God. Walked 2, struck out 3, and has allowed 4 earned, 1 unearned. Actually, that's 4 earned, 1 unearned, 5 total. Good morning, John. Good to see you. Brabender taking his warm-ups. Angels coming out with 5 runs here in the ball game. That's right, John, no doubt about it. Okay, Brabender is ready. Bottom of the fourth, I'm sorry, Reichart is the batter. This is a clutch situation here with Hall on first and Fregosi on third. Possible balk or pass ball. Possible pass ball. Again, Etchebarren trying to stop it. He's a 3, 1-3, it's a pass ball. And no, it's not. It's a ball smothered by Etchebarren. Full count now on Reichart. The pitch from Brabender. 2-9, right-handed, struck him out, and that will retire the side as Brabender finishes the inning up. 1 run to make it 5-0 Angels. That'll be 4 earned runs and 1 unearned run for Bruce Howard. The Angels won this game real world 6-2, by the way. We're going to take a break for a few minutes, and then we'll come back to this ball game. I'm preparing iced coffee. I need something. You know, I just can't drink hot coffee anymore. So we'll do the best we can with what we have. We appreciate you all being with us here for the Strat-O-Matic Network in the 1968 replay. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. We'll be back very shortly. Absolutely, Kathy Harden. Unfortunately, I only have 1 full tray. I don't have an ice maker. Little ingenuity. What you do is you fill up your sink and put in the hot coffee pot in the submergent and let it sit for a while. It's just way too early to do the medicine. I made a commitment to myself not to use my favorite medicine until 6 p.m. Oh, all I could do is smell it, give it a good whiff. And just say, Jeffrey, it'll be there for you. Well, we're back after a bit of an extended break. Angels 5, Baltimore Orioles nothing. Heading to the bottom of the fourth here. And George Brunette takes the mound. Paul Blair leading it off. Pitch from Brunette, 1-7, left-handed, walked him. Blair is on. And here's Frank Robinson. The pitch from Brunette, 4-10, ballpark slash, right-hander, 1-9, and it's at shortstop, caught by Fregosi, 1 out. Now Brooks Robinson, the batter. .37, left-handed, flies it to center for Repose. He makes the catch. It's 2 away. Now Boot Powell, the batter. Not yet, Kathy. I'll make the announcement. I do have one scheduled. I don't know if you saw that on my... I have one who, when we talked about it, JC Sports Replay is all set for a week from tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, where I will interview him about Strat-O-Matic and other gaming. And I offer my interviewees 3 levels of interviewing: superficial or light, moderate or probing, or interrogative or intense. That's probably a better word. So it would be light, medium, and intense, all based on the idea of how much I'm going to pry into the individual's personal life, their wishes, their hopes, their dreams, and the like. Everybody who's here, I've seen John DFW, you're invited. Bill Ivamy, you're invited. Kathy Harden, you're invited. Makes you think, Kathy, huh? Okay, it's 2 outs now. Blair is on first. Powell at the plate. The pitch from Brunette. That's 1-3, and he struck him out. Powell, left-hander. 3rd strikeout for Brunette, who's handling himself very nicely against this Baltimore lineup. We've gone 4 innings. All you folks need is a mobile device, preferably an iPhone or an Android, and then the link will be provided to you in the description and the live text. You don't even have to put the camera on your face. You can put it on something else, but we would do the audio interview. We're moving to the top of the 5th. Gene Brabender came in for Howard, struck out Reichert. Brabender eventually went to the Pilots. Chuck Hinton is the batter. Hinton steps into the batter's box. He's 1 for 2. He doubled home 2 runs in the first and flew to right. Pitch from Brabender, 2-6 right-handed, struck him out. So he has struck out the first 2 batters he's faced in relief. Here's Paul Scholl now. Okay, Brabender gets the sign from Etchebarren. And the pitch, 6-4 right-handed, grounds it to third X. That'll be for Brooks. He's a 116, 11-1. E16 roll. Don't be dismayed if he boots it. 7. 116. No, he throws him out. 2 outs. And Buck Rogers now the batter. Pitch from Brabender, 5'8", switch hitter batting left, grounds to second X. That's for Buford, 432, 11-4. It's going to be an E32 roll. He's already made an error. E32, 16-4, throws him out. Nice play by Buford. And the side is retired. Folks, let me be frank with you. I'm playing Strat-O-Matic because if I don't stay busy, I don't know what I'll do right now. I don't mean anything crazy. I'm saying I don't know what to do with myself. If I'm idle, I get consumed with worry and all lousy kind of thoughts and negativity. And I just feel like, if I stay connected online playing Strat-O-Matic, as far as I'm concerned, I'm prepared to have this go all morning and afternoon. Bottom of the fifth. Brunette throwing a 2-hit shutout. Davey Johnson to lead it off. It's 5-0. 2-9 left-handed, grounds it to second for Knopp, and that's one away. Here's Etchebarren now. Five-two right-handed ballpark blast. He has the power, and it's a long fly ball to left, caught by Reichert. 2 outs. And it's an obligatory. I really don't like these obligatories, Kathy, of pinch hitting for Brabender, but you know, with 2 outs, what's the big difference, you know? And he pitched good balls, so we will let him stay in. I don't need to answer to anybody about my decisions. I'm gonna have Brabender hit for himself with 2 outs and nobody on. He's a 6 NR anyway. So here's Brabender hitting. Pitch from Brunette, that's 2-8. Oh, he struck him out. It was a good column, but didn't quite get it. And that's the 4th strikeout for Brunette. We move to the top of the 6th, Brabender. Broken up innings for endurance in his second. His first endurance would be the 3rd inning. Bobby Knopp leading it off. Okay, Brabender has retired the first 4 Angels he's faced. Here's the pitch to Knopp. 5-5. Struck him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Brabender. He gets Knoop swinging. Here's Brunette. Brunette singled, scored, sacrificed a bunt. No, I don't remember that song. No. I think I might. If that's the one, do they mention Roy Campanella in that song? What about it, by the way? I think my father might have let me know about it. Here's the pitch to Brunette. 4-4, right-handed, catcher X. Etchebarren 3-3. He's been busy today. 3-3, 2-3 pops out. 2 outs. I think I do. Do they mention Brooklyn Dodgers on that in that song? If not, I guess if it came out in 1980, I guess not. Okay, Roger Repose steps in. Here's Brabender now. 6-8, left-handed, double 1-2. It's a base hit for Repose. First base runner allowed. And this is Brabender's now in his first endurance inning, broken up. Repose is on. One to 18 being held, 1 to 16. We're gonna go for it with a 5-0 lead. Why not? Have some fun. 1 to 16. 2 to 7, 11. He gets and 12 gets the lead. 80's picked off. He is picked off. We'll call it out stealing. And the side is retired. Oh, okay. Integrating historical names of each team. Oh, I didn't know that. The Scooter, the Barber, and the Nuke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque. I think I do remember that song, yeah, now that you mention it. So we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. And George Brunette pitching fine baseball. 2-hit shutout baseball. It'll be the top of the order. Don Buford to lead it off. Okay, here's Brunette now. Yeah, I remember that, David. Yeah, I remember that song. 2-7 left-handed base hit Buford. Only the 3rd hit off of Brunette. Buford is on. 1 to 17, 1 to 14. Not being held. Here's Bleffery now. Pitch from Brunette. 6-6 left-handed, lines it to second, caught by Knopp. 1 out. And here's Paul Blair. Pitch from Brunette. 6-6 right-handed, lines it to short, 2 outs. And here's Frank Robinson. Buford on first, 2 outs. 6-8 right-handed, double 1 to 5. That is a fly ball to center, chasing for it, Repose, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Brunette with a 3-hit shutout. And here's Brabender. Brabender in his first endurance inning. Jim Fregosi leading it off. I would play it from YouTube, but there's copyright, you know what I'm saying? 6-7 struck him out. 4th strikeout for Brabender. Now Jimmy Hall, left-handed hitter. 3-9 right-handed, flies it to right for Bleffery, 2 outs. Rob Bender has pitched good baseball in relief. Here's Rick Reichart. 4-6 right-handed, fly ball right. This should end the inning. Bleffery is under it. He makes the catch, and we're going to the 7th inning stretch. My father used to tell me about it. Seventh inning stretch, we'll take a little break. Now's a great time to clean out your molecules if you have such a need. I have a warning and a strike that I have, I was banned for a week, but then once you come back, I have till January 30 to clear those. And then if I commit an offense, it's back to one strike. I mean, 3 strikes, you're out. They give you plenty of chances. I've never gotten 2 strikes. Your mom was, oh, she was watching General Hospital. Okay. Yeah, I remember I I was an assistant manager of a movie theater, and my days off were Mondays and Tuesdays, and it was a Monday, and I don't know what time it was, but I had the TV on. I was 22, going to be 23 the next month, and the first thought I had was, this will be interesting to watch on TV. I'm glad I have the day off. It happened in March, I believe. Still relatively newly inaugurated. And I believe he gave a speech. I believe it was to the AFL-CIO. And as he was walking out, a truly delusional individual fired the shots. And it's kind of crazy because they released him. I'm not for the death penalty because the only way to stop wrongful executions is to abolish it entirely. That's a fail-safe way. And there have been dozens of wrongful executions in U.S. history. But I'm very, very hard on the idea of incarceration of anybody who murders somebody, this idea of releasing people. And I don't care how improved his mental illness is. He committed that act. He should be just incarcerate him in a psychiatric hospital then. And if he's so much better, put him in prison then. That's just my view. Yeah, it's hard. I once convinced a friend, David. I had a friend who was pro-death penalty, and look, if my loved one got murdered, I'd want to kill the person who did it. So don't get me wrong, I understand that. However, for the state to murder somebody, for the state to kill somebody, execute somebody, again, going back to the logic, go Google it. Wrongful executions. There have been dozens. And you can't cherry pick that kind of thing. If you abolish that, then you guarantee it'll never happen. Yeah, he must really be better, huh? There's racist. Yeah, oh yeah, sure. And it's actually, people say, well, but we're paying to keep them in prison. Well, it's cheaper because the appeal process can cost millions. We are going through an extended break, here for the seventh inning stretch. It's a 5-0 ball game. We're glad to have you join us. Please like and subscribe and enjoy the ball game. Take care of something for a couple minutes, and then we'll get back to the bottom of the seventh in this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'm telling you, it is nice and cool here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. It says it's 59 degrees, but it feels cooler to me. You're at 0 right now. Holy cow, that's madness. That's utter madness. Oh, God. And I appreciate the chat, the live chat that we have been engaging in. I'm trying my best just to not use the other stuff early because it's just not good for me. We're heading to the bottom of the seventh. It's 5-0 Angels. Stranger things have happened. But George Brunette is throwing a 3-hit shutout. Brunette takes the mound. And Brooks Robinson leads it off. Okay, here's Brunette. He gets the sign from Buck Rogers. The windup and the pitch to Brooks. 2-6. Flies it to left. Under it is Reichart, and he makes the catch. Would have been a walk against a right-hander. Now Boop Powell. The pitch from Brunette. 1-9 left-handed, grounds it to short. That's for Fregosi, and he fires it to Hinton, 2 outs. And here's Davy Johnson. And I want to take this opportunity. Well, let me see if I'll remember to do this now that there's more people here, but here's Brunette now, the pitch to Davy Johnson. That's 1-2, left-handed, 1-12 single goes through. I might as well say it now. I am looking for interviewees to talk about Strat-O-Matic and other gaming. So if you are here, consider this an invitation. It's the Live Together feature on YouTube where 2 people can be on at the same time. You get the link. You have to use your smartphone, iPhone or Android. And we have JC Sports Replay scheduled for a week from tomorrow at 11 a.m. I've already interviewed 2 people, and I have a playlist devoted just to the interviews. If I remember, I'm gonna just show you some of that. Here's Davy Johnson on first now. And Andy Etchebarren, the batter. I do not see Brabender on deck. Possible wild pitch. Brunette's rating is a 9, and it is a wild pitch by Brunette. Johnson goes to second. Okay, Etchebarren now with a runner in scoring position. A chance to get the first run of the game. Here's the pitch to Etchebarren. 2-5 left-handed. That's a double 1-8. Chasing for it is Reichart, and he makes the catch. A running catch. And the side is retired. So a 4-hit shutout. No runs, 1 hit, the base hit. Left on second after the wild pitch. We've gone 7. It's 5-0. If you go to my landing page, you can see here, right here, is the interview that I have scheduled. And there's a link both in the comments section and the live text. And anyone who clicks that link, not only JC, anybody with a smartphone can make a request. It doesn't put you on automatically. I also created a playlist called Strat-O-Matic interviews. It's about other, it should be called maybe Strat-O-Matic and gaming interviews. And you can see there's 4 of them here. The most recent one listed here is the one coming up with JC, but David interviewed me, and then I interviewed David, Baseball Demos, and Spokane Steve. And I would like to personally invite you to do an interview. I'm very flexible with the date and the times. Hello, Jim. So out to all of you who are in the text, I don't want to name you, but would love to. And you don't have to put the camera on your face. You can put it on anything you want. You can even make it black screen by putting it down on a surface. And I sure would enjoy that, because I'm in the process of collecting interviews, compiling, curating, and conducting interviews. Okay, we head to the top of the 8th. Brabender, most likely his final inning. He has full endurance. And Chuck Hinton will lead it off. Yeah, thank you, David. I have 3 levels of interviews that I do, and the interviewee has the option to pick either mild, medium, or intense. And then that all has to do with the degree to which I'm going to be asking questions, how much I will probe. Top of the 8th inning. Good morning, JC. We were just talking about the interviews. I have you scheduled for a week from tomorrow at 11 a.m. Okay, Brabender in his first endurance inning with 1 out. It's broken up. Here's Chuck Hinton to lead it off. Pitch from Brabender. That's 1-8 right-handed. Struck him out. I'll tell you, Brabender has been bending on the mound. 1 out. Now here's Paul Shaw. I understand some people prefer privacy and or for other reasons don't want to do it. And that's okay. I understand that. Here's Paul Shaw. Brabender has been quite impressive. Retiring 11 of 12 in relief. He sure has given this Baltimore team a chance to come back, of which they have not taken the advantage. Here's the pitch to Shaw. That's 5-7 right-handed, double 1-3, and it is a double for Scholl. Scholl on second. And here's Buck Rogers. And the pitch, 3-4. Grounds it to second B. I think that will advance Scholl. If my recollection is correct, runner on second, 6B. Yes, Scholl goes to third. 2 outs. And here's Bobby Knopp. And the pitch from Brabender. 5-10 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Johnson 3-17. (11-3). It's going to be an E17 roll. E17-7. And he throws him out. So a great performance by Brabender in relief. And there'll be a hitter for him here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-0 Angels. Brabender pitched 4 1/3 innings of near perfect base. Well, he did allow 2 hits. Struck out 5, allowed no runs. There's going to be a hitter for Brabender. Roger Nelson, who pitched in this game in real world, will pitch the top of the 9th. And now let's see who's going to hit for Brabender. As Brunette comes out, trying to protect his shutout. Looks like it's going to be Merv Ruttenmund. I believe he's a right-handed hitter. Yeah. Let me just check. I always thought of him with the Orioles. He just died, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, he's on. Redmond died this year, last year. Yeah, recently, December 7th. Merv Ruttenmund coming in to pinch hit here. Good morning to Philip Reynolds. Philip is a great person to ask to interview because he's done the Live Together with me before. Whoops, so sorry about that. Lost my crowd noise. Philip Reynolds, I am collecting interviews on Strat-O-Matic and gaming. And I'd like to invite you to be an interviewee. any date, any time. And you know how it works. I put the link in the live chat and in the description. Not the comment section, the description and the live chat. And you and I did a live together 1 or 2 times, but I'd like to do a formal interview with you if you would like to about your experiences with Strat-O-Matic and other gaming. So if you're up to it, please give me a date and time and we'll schedule it. Okay, Philip? And I even do things like get your permission if I can to go on your page and look at your videos where your face is showing and post here's the one I have for a week from tomorrow at 11 a.m. with JC Sports Replays. And we could do one, you see, here's the link in the live chat, and here's the link in the description. And with your phone, you certainly would be a great candidate. And we don't have to limit it. I'm gonna ask questions all about all the gaming, your history of gaming, what games you've played, what you've liked, what you haven't liked. And I also offer a mild, medium, or intense version of my questioning, which you could pick. If you're a private person, go with mild. If you want to give me the approval to... He's an avid reader, yeah, shit, he's got a lot of books there, yeah. Okay, here's Rettenman stepping in. Pinch hitting. Okay, Rettenman, right-handed hitter against Brunette, the southpaw. Here's the pitch from Brunette. 2-4 left-handed, ballpark slash, left-hander, right-hander, 1-9. Oh, it's caught by the shortstop. Line to Fregosi, 1 out. And here's Don Buford. Brunette has really been something, a 4-hit shutout. The wind-up by Brunette and the pitch to Buford. That's 2-3 left-handed, single to left field. Buford is on. He's 3 for 4 today. Not being held. He's free to go. 1-14. Here's Bleffery now. Pitch from Brunette. That is 3-10 left-handed. Ballpark slash left-hander, 1-17. Goes through. Base hit, 1 asteroid. And now Brunette is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue here in the 8th. Let's see if he can maintain his endurance. Paul Blair, the batter. Pitch to Blair, 4-9, right-handed, single, 1-17, base hit, and that's going to load him up. And that's also going to bring the hook for George Brunette. 3 straight singles after pinch hitter Rettenman popped out. The The manager is coming out. I think it's Rigney. I could be wrong. And that's going to be it for Brunette. Brunette pitched 7 1/3 innings. 7 hits, 3 of them this inning. He walked 1, struck out 4, and still a chance for a combined shutout. Hamilton and Wright pitched in this game in real world. I'm not required to use them. I use it as a guideline, though. It's going to be Hamilton. Hamilton +8 with Buck Rogers +7, +5 max. So Hamilton is making his way to the mound, and then he'll get to throw a few warm-ups. Put you in coach. Well, I don't know what that means, Kathy Harden, but whatever it is, it's fine by me. So Jack Hamilton is taking his warm-ups now. And it'll just be a minute or two. Oh, it's a song. Just enjoying some of this iced coffee here. The song. Oh, that is good iced coffee. Very good iced coffee. Well, Ben, you know, I think you have to be a coffee drinker, first of all, but it's very refreshing, Ben. What I like about it is sipping on it is lovely with a cup full of ice, glass full of ice, whatever you have. Add some milk, and you're getting a drug. Okay, you're still, yeah, you know, you drink your coffee black. I used to do that. You could drink it. I don't know how much you'll like. If you like black coffee, you might like black iced coffee. If you go to a Starbucks or a shop, you know, coffee shop, what I recommend you do is ask them iced coffee, black, no ice. And by the way, may I have a cup of ice? And you'll have much more to drink. It's a way to, you know, Ask him for a separate cup of ice. I've done it. And it's very tasty. It just, it gives me a nice little thing. Well, here's Frank Robinson. He can bring the Orioles within a run. It's 5-0, bases loaded, 1 out. And the infield is back. Wow, I didn't know that, Kathy. That's cool. The Northeasterner. Wait a minute, Kathy. The Midwesterner was Baseball Demos. A Northwesterner, not Northeasterner. Oh, a West Northeast. Okay. Yeah. I would call that Northwest. That's Spokane, and JC is in the East. Oh, he's Virginia. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, he's Virginia. That would be East. Isn't that Middle Atlantic states? Technically, or Mid-Atlantic, yeah. And where do you live? You still with us, Philip? You live in Ohio? I think you're a Reds fan, aren't you? Okay, Frank Hamilton is ready. Right-hander facing Robinson. Bases loaded. Your ears were burning, Demos. Here's the pitch to Robinson. That's 2-11. And he grounds it to second. That'll score the first run. Buford comes home. There goes the shutout. And it's 2 away. They were playing the infield back. I put that in the wrong spot. Richmond, Virginia. So the Orioles got their first run here in the bottom of the 8th on a 2-11 right-handed by Robinson. Ground ball second. Bases full. Infield back. And now it's up to Brooks Robinson. It's a 5-1 game now. Okay, here's Hamilton. The pitch to Brooks. 2-10 right-handed, grounds it back to Hamilton. He fields it and throws it to Hinton, and the side is retired. One run, though, on 3 straight singles with 1 out, and I would say Hamilton did a pretty fine job there. Oh, shit, I put Hamilton. What did I do here? Oh, yeah, Hamilton is correct over here. Brunette gets charged with 1 run. And Roger Nelson will be the pitcher for the top of the 9th for the Orioles. Who the hell is Roger Nelson? Roger Nelson. Still alive, age 80. Played for the Royals. Played parts of 9 seasons. Journeyman. Roger Nelson for the Angels. Remember how they used to black out the hat on baseball cards? Here's an example. And there's an example where this was probably his 69 card, and this was probably him when he was with the Angels, I guess. I don't know. But Roger Nelson will be the pitcher. We've had a very leisurely ball game here, Demos. Very leisurely. Al Wilson's video, unboxing and gameplay. Wow. Let me do a search on that as Roger Nelson. Sounds like someone from I Dream of Jeannie. I don't know what Nelson's first name was. Remember when he married Jeannie? Lord. Al Wilson. Al Wilson. I'm going to see if I can. Here it is, hands on. I just found it. Now it's in my history. This was 9 years ago. I just added it to my playlist. It's a 59-minute interview. Video. Yeah, okay. I added it to my playlist. I have a special playlist called My Playlist. I used to have one and I deleted it. It had thousands. Anthony Nelson. Okay. He got you into the game and YouTubing. Okay. That might be interesting to watch. Okay, Roger Nelson on the mound, and Jack Hamilton will hit. No use in messing up and bringing someone else in. He's a 1 WR, so Hamilton steps in the batter's box. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth for the Orioles, it will be Powell, Johnson, and Etchebarren due up. Okay, here's Nelson. He's ready. Right-hander. Hamilton, a right-handed hitter, 1 WR. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 4-5 right-handed. Struck him out. 1 down. And now Roger Repose, the batter. 210 right-handed, fly ball left for Frank Robinson. 2 outs. And here's Jim Fregosi. And the pitch 5-9 right-handed, grounded to short X. Johnson 317. 13-3 throws him out. 1-2-3 for Roger Nelson. And we're heading to the bottom of the ninth. I will spend some time in this broadcast afterwards entering this data and sipping iced tea if you want to continue the chat. Jack Hamilton in for Brunette, who reached fatigue in the 8th. It's going to be Powell leading it off. The Orioles are down by 4. Here's Hamilton, the windup and the pitch to Powell. 2-4, fly ball left. Reichart makes the catch, 1 away. And now here's Davey Johnson. Hamilton into his windup. And the pitch, 4-10, right-handed, grounded to short, fielded by Fregosi. 2 outs. Remember, these Angels lost 95 games. They won the first of this 2-game series 8-7. And with 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, Andy Etchebarren, the batter. Hamilton about to do a sweep of this 2-game series. Full count on Etchebarren. And the pitch from Hamilton. 2-8, right-handed, grounds it to short. And again, it's Fregosi. And he throws it to Hinton at first, and the ball game is over. I'll be back with my recap in just a moment. Wait a minute. Four, 5, 6, 7. I just need to check something here. Net pitch the 8th. First, let me do this. Perfect outing by Hamilton. See Howard. Howard pitched 3 2/3. Rob Bender. 4. That's where I got that wrong. 4, 7, 8. Nelson pitched 1 inning. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that takes care of the ball game. Demos, I will. I'll make a point of watching that. Uh, and then I'll let you know what I think. Thanks for turning me on to that. I guess he shows exactly how it's played. You know, I'd like to do a tutorial on Strat-O-Matic Basic, Advanced, and Super Advanced, and I could do it my way. You know, I could even refer to you in play what you want the way you want to play it. And although I don't do all, oh, okay, the why as well as the how, great. Even though I'm not a seasoned super advanced player, I think I know enough of it. I've got the stealing, I've got the, you know, I can even show the X chart. And yeah, there's a few things I don't do. Well, the final score is the California Angels 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. The Baltimore Orioles 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error. This will be a sweep for the Angels over the Orioles. Orioles now drop to 1-2, 2 games out. Angels even up at 2-2, and they are 1 1/2 game out, tied with Baltimore and maybe some other teams. Brunette was really could arguably be the star of the game. Although Chuck Hinton knocked in 2. Wait a minute, I missed some runs here. No, I got it right. One scored on the error. The actual error actually brought in a run. I would call Brunette the star of the game. Hamilton came in after Brunette fatigued. He allowed 3 straight singles after getting Rettman to pop out. Rob Bender pitched great baseball after Howard was removed. And that's the ball game. Now, looking at the schedule, my next game on tap, and this was the first game of April 14 in the 68 replay, is the St. Louis Cardinals at the Chicago Cubs. That's part of an ongoing series. That's also a 2-game series. Pitching for the Cardinals will be Dick Hughes. Let me see if he's even freaking carded. Yes, he is. And pitching for the Cubs will be Joe Niekro, who pitched has already won a game, I believe. And in his first outing, I think it was a 1-hitter. No, I guess not. It was a shutout, though. Okay, I think it was a shutout. I'm not certain, but I'll certainly be glad to check that out for you. That'll be the next game on the schedule. Thank you, Jim. I want to thank everybody formally, even though I'm not closing this broadcast yet. Jim, Baseball Demos, Ben Witz, David Codwalder, Kathy Harden, of course, John DFW, Philip Reynolds, Jim, JC Sports Replays. Shout out to all of you. Appreciate you all being here. And I'm gonna make this kind of easy on myself and just set this up like this over here. I think we have a nice community, don't you? A nice Strat-O-Matic community. What I like about it is that not only are we able to, the thing, I like a lot of things about it. I like the idea that many of us go to different broadcasts. So you can find me at Spokane Steve, you could find me at a baseball demos broadcast. And so forth. Strat and other games too, absolutely. It's a nice gaming community, and I should be referring to this, I may get History Maker, I may, because it sounds like a lot of fun. It really does. I'm gonna enter this game now. First, the standings, game 31. California wins it. They were 1-2, now they're 2-2. Baltimore was 1-1, now they're 1-2. Wow. Baltimore 1-2. Just double check. California was 1-2, they win, they're 2-2. Baltimore was 1-1, they lose, they're 1-2. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 14, plus 17, 31. For those of you who are interested, here are the standings. It's still very early on. I wonder why this got so bright, so dark. Wonder if does anyone know how to change the brightness on the, here? I don't know why it got, it's meant to automatically adjust, but there it is. There are your standings. There are put it up to 400 power. Here's the National League. Very early on. Two An unlikely team, Houston, off to a good start. And then the American League with the real-time input of this game between California and Baltimore. Still very early on. Detroit 0-3, lost their first 3 games. I'm gonna enter the individual stats now. California, Brunette now 1-1. Seven and a third, 1 inning. 1 run, I mean. Hamilton 1 2/3, 4 2/3, no runs. Oh shit! Good thing is when I'm afraid that I made a mistake, I can just pull up and look at something that I thought I might have messed up. Okay, so we got that. Now we'll enter we got the pitchers. Now we'll enter the runs batted in. We do home runs in real time. Okay. Repose, 1 run batted in. Hinton 2. Rogers 1. Now we do the at-bats and hits. Repose 3-5. Fregosi 0-3. Hall played for the first time. 1-3. Oh wow, 1970 is available? Holy cow. I want to check that out. I just put a check mark next to Hall. I know that I did him through him. Holy shit. I'm going on the baseball. By season. No, I don't see it. Is there something on the website that says that Strat-O-Matic 1970 is coming. Strat-O-Matic opening day. Did they post something about it? Let me look on X. The annual message from Hal Richman. Let's go take a look here. Baseball Max, drum roll please, introducing the 1970 season. The latest classic season to be released in super advanced format is 1970. This oft-requested season features the Baltimore Orioles triumphing over the emerging Big Red Machine to secure their lone title and 3 consecutive championship appearances. Boot Powell and Johnny Bench were crowned league MVPs, while the season delivered countless memorable performances. That's interesting. The Pirates, that's very interesting. February 24th. That's very attractive. We'll see how things go for me. Very, very good news. Thanks for letting me know that. Thanks for letting me know that. Let me get back to my statistics here. Okay, Reichart 1-4. Hinton 1-4. Scholl 1-4. Rogers 1-4 with a home run. Knopp 1-4. The only downside of the 70 season is that there really aren't great pennant races. I could be wrong. I'm going to go to Baltimore in just a moment. Let me look at the 1970 baseball standings. Twins and the Orioles easily won. Oakland was good. Yankees had a good season that season. 93 wins. Cubs were good. Mets were good. Pirates won by 5 over the Cubs. And the Reds were a blowout. 14 and a half games. But it would still be fun. And it would be a great thing to switch to. You would have preferred 75 demos. It would have been a good segue from my 1969 season. And I'm sure it's going to bring back a lot of memories of a lot of players. Okay, Baltimore now. Howard, Brabender, and Nelson. Howard got the loss. 3 2/3, 4. Brabender, 4 1/3, 0. Nelson, 1 inning. Okay, run batted in by Frank Robinson on a ground ball, if you recall. Buford, 3-4. Bleffery, 1-4. Blair, 1-3. Frank Robinson, 0-4. But a very ground ball there. Brooks Robinson, 1-4. Powell, 0-4. Johnson, 1-4. Echebarren, 0-4. Rettenmund, 0-1. And now we'll email this to me. Yeah, the NL East might be a good, 75 is a great season, sure. This would be my second false start. If I go to 1970, I bought 2021, didn't like it. I'm doing 68. It's pretty good, 68, you know. But I don't know. I don't think I'd be happy with anything anymore. Not like 69, but maybe I would. The NL East would be a good replay. Here we go. Okay, that's saved. I know it's a waste of money to change your mind, but it's also a waste of time to be playing the 2021 set and even this 1968 set if my heart is not really set on it's really set on 1970. And I've been thinking about 1970. Oh, you have Super Advanced 1975. Good for you, Joel. Imagine just a Strat-O-Matic ambiance, Strat-O-Matic baseball ambiance, where people can just drop in, chat. Oh, okay, you have a lot of Strat seasons, David? Wow. Yeah, I'm collecting mine. I have 1911, 64, 68, 69, and 2021. 1911, 64, 68, 69, and 2021. That's 5. I have 3 up in the cupboard. Oh, and 62. Jesus Christ, I have 6. That's a lot for me. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I may wrap it up. I don't know. We'll see. In any case, we'll see you later, David. See you later, whether it be here or there. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, folks, since there's no chat going on, but thank you very much.